Deliberating on the motion sponsored by Dino Melaye, the Senate notes that years after privatization of the power sector, the distribution companies handling the retailing and marketing of electricity in the country's electricity supply industry have not been able to meter millions of their customers, leaving them to suffer under the heavy burden of estimated billings.
Mr. President, while I know that many bourgeois and capitalists have the capacity to pay any amount the discos are asking them to pay, we must also realize that we have the masses, the have-nots, the oppressed, the unemployed, the pensioners, and even civil servants who do not have the capacity to pay these astronomical bills.
Nigerians had hoped that following the privatization of the sector, life will get better in terms of power supply and quality of service rendered. But this problem persists, and according to some members, it will not go away unless the deal is revisited or bring in new players.
The way the privatization process took place, the difficulties we have, Dino, Mr. President, there is no solution in sight. That is the reality. There is no solution in sight. They don't have the money to buy the meters. They don't have it. They have no money to pay for the meters. They are technically bankrupt. So, unless we revisit the entire privatization process, unless we understand and dissect what went wrong, nothing's going to happen. You will still.
Nigeria has an expected supply of 12,522 megawatts, but is getting less than 3,000. And though not enough, customers are still being billed heavily.
A transmission loss of 228. We have distribution loss of 447 megawatts. At the end of the day, only 3,800 megawatts reaches the consumer. And we have commercial loss of more than 36%. We have also commercial loss of 6%. So what is actually being paid for out of the 3,000 plus is only 1,800 megawatts.
In 2016, labor organizations have protested to the National Assembly, demanding that something be done about the escalating bills the distribution companies are dishing out. So the report of the Committee on Power that carried out the investigation hearing has not been delivered.
Protested came to the National Assembly, and that propelled a motion by the Senate, a motion that was brought on the Senate. And that motion is a motion that was debated here, and at the end of the day, a resolution was reached by the Senate, and the Senate mandated the Joint Committee of both Labor and Power to look into it.
All that is left for this report is to be scheduled in the other paper, and we will lay the report, and I will suggest that maybe we should suspend this debate until you see the report.
Following the committee's promise to present the report before the Senate next week, as the matter is of urgent public importance, the Senate suspended the debate to await the outcome of the report. Jamila Fegwa, Core TV News, Abuja.